that she knows when you're up to something fishy. That's the part about women. Good evening, you're welcome to Women Psychics on Ataza TV. Like I always say, don't be a woman that needs a man, but be a woman that men need. I am your host, Lesson Herner, your mic pecker. And today's program, it's promised to be exciting. Yes, really interesting. So just stay close and stay tight as we go on a commercial break before we sojourn on the program properly. Today on our WCC Woman Crush Corner, I'll be parading into a history veil of a beautiful woman. She's a fashionista, a homemaker, she's a business mogul, a wife, and a mother. None other person than Folorisho Alakija. Folorisho Alakija was born on the July 15, 1951 in Okorodu, Lagos State to a sizable family, to the family of Chief L.A. Agbara. She is married to barrister Chief Modupe Alakije. They were blessed with 4 children. One among her children is popularly known as the J exclusive. Folorisho Alakije began her working experience in 1974, where she became the executive secretary of the Fifth Bank, formerly known as the First National Bank of Chicago, for a number of years. Alakije switched her career path into studying fashion designing in United Kingdom, where she studied for a year and later came back to Nigeria, where she established her empire known as Supreme Stitches. A year after, she was one of the best designers in the country and became recognized for her endorsing Nigerian culture through her work and clothing. Alakija expanded her business interests and applied for a location on higher prospective license in May 1993. Aside from her business career, she is known for her philanthropist, where she established her foundation known as Rose Sharon Foundation, where she supports both orphans and widows by establishing them with grant for business and scholarship. That is much we can take on our women's circus for tonight. Indeed, Alakija, she's an icon, she's a hero, and she's a heroine. And I know many of you out there saying, oh, this one has really done well for herself. Indeed, I want to say applaud to see she has done well. So quickly, let's go for a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to bring you the guest for tonight. I know you'll be inquisitive who that guest is, so just stay close as we go on a commercial break. You're welcome back. Like I told you earlier, I will bring in this woman. She's a lady actually. She has distinct herself from other women out there. She's beautiful, yes, down to earth in all sense. When I say in all sense, yes, she's busy smiling. She's a woman rights activist. She has her own NGO. She's no other person than Miss Dorand Andrew. Good evening, Ma. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Let's get to it too. You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, like she said, my name is Andrew Dorand, and I'm glad to be with you today.
Yeah, and we're happy to have you here on the show.
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
Okay. I do quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. But like you said, woman rights activist. More than that, I am an entrepreneur
Alright.
and also an artist. Yeah.
That's to say you're just like 1,000 in one.
Exactly.
Aw.
Quite a lot.
Okay, that's a nice one. So let's get to talk about what do Women Tribe Development Organization mean?
Okay, Women
What do you
Tribe and Development Organization, what it means is a platform. Like I like to call it a platform where it's meant for growth and for development of people. Now, basically, growth in all aspects of life. But what we major on is your career, what you're called to do in life, actually, which boils down to your purpose and your assignment in life. And sometimes our assignment becomes our career because, yes, at the end of the day, that's who we become. I might be a singer, and that's my career. That's my assignment, to sing to people, to bring words into region. That's what I'm called to do. So that might likely be my career. Somebody can be, let's say, a farmer, and he's not called to be a farmer, but he just wants to farm because he wants
Very
to make
passion, mean ends meet
ends
out of
meet
it.
actually. So you can also call that his career.
Okay.
So what women try to do is that we help you to discover your assignment that might likely become your career in life, and we help you to grow in it and develop it.
That is bringing out the potentials in women.
In people.
All right.
And we don't just deal with women alone, we deal with young people. That's teenagers basically.
Okay.
Both male and female teenagers.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's not just about women. But since we are women, we are concerned about our children.
all right.
That's the idea behind the children aspect of women.
Okay.
You can't grow a man that is already a full grown man.
Yes,
You can't
that's
grow a child to become a man.
Yes, from the tender age.
Exactly.
All right. Inspire, or what's the idea behind words do?
Okay. Like I always tell people, my mom is my greatest inspiration behind what do. Aside several women I have seen. Okay, she's not a known popular person, but from what I've seen her do in the family, I just got inspired from her. She didn't just get married to my dad and then decided to just sit at home and take care of her children and her husband. She also had businesses, not just one business. She was doing several businesses that she was using to support her family and the society. Why did I say the society? Now, she was not supporting the whole local government in my area, but my dad is a social person, so he had quite a lot of people, and people from his office, from his hometown, they were coming to our house. All right, and my mom was also a support system that nobody was seeing, but because she had a backup plan, plan B to the family, things she do, she could support financially, mentally, and otherwise. All right, so my mom is my greatest inspiration to Women Tribal Development Organization. And being in school, I had quite a lot of ladies talking about getting married and just, you know, refraining from every other thing. They don't want to get a job, they don't want to start business. There's no way they want to support the society. They just want to get married, settle down, and have a family, which is very good.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. If that's your dream, it's great. But I feel there is much more inside of
There is
you.
more to that.
There's much more. There are people you need to help with your life. There are people that have helped me through reading their books, just watching their life, and the things they've been able to do. It has also inspired me aside my mom, although this was bettered from my mom. But I've seen women doing great things, all right? In politics, in religion, in whatsoever phase of life, in academics, you can see women doing things. So why are you not inspired to do things? Why will you want to sit down and say, I just want to support my family and my children? So it bettered something inside of me that I'm going to spur women to bring out that thing inside of them. And not just this, we also teach about value. Value for vulnerable people. You will meet a prostitute that feels that she does not have a worth, or she does not have anything to contribute to life because she is a prostitute. No, we are here to tell you that you are valued. And anybody that understands his or her value knows that I have something to contribute. Do you get it? When you understand that you have a purpose, then you will even know the weight of your value. That your life can save thousands of people. I've heard a story of a man who preached to one person, and that one person is saving millions today. So if you think your life has no meaning, Women Tribe is here to tell you that your life have a meaning, and we know that there is something inside of you that you can give to the society.
Okay, that is to say, Women's Tribe have a lot at hand to offer to the
Yes.
people in society.
Yeah.
Tell us, what can you say the What Do has helped the other women in the society?
Okay, we publish a magazine. I don't know if it's not here today.
No, it's not here.
Okay,
I've seen
alright.
that
We
already.
publish a magazine. We've also done some seminars
Okay.
to teach women, to talk to women. And when we also published the magazine, we talk. Well, basically we've been teaching. That's what we do. Aside the fact that we are going to empower people, we have an aim to empower widows and teenagers, like I said. Our greatest aim is passing out knowledge. They say knowledge is power, but I say wisdom is power
Yeah.
because you might know and not have the
The
ability to
wisdom to
apply.
apply.
So it's your application that makes you powerful.
Yeah.
Knowing alone is not enough. So we teach you to know and teach you how to apply.
Okay.
And we've been doing that too.
Okay, seeing the passions in you and the enthusiasms, I'm getting to know that, okay, if we have women like you, young ladies that are very passionate, then we're going to have a better society out
Exactly.
there. So, how can one be part of this NGO, this organization?
Okay, for now, growth is very important. I love to see things grow, but I'm not the kind of person that I'm so interested in a rapid growth that
Okay.
has no roots.
That has to say, let me just give you a slogan, slowly but surely.
Exactly.
All right.
You have to gain roots before you start thinking of growth.
Mm.
Like I said, your building, your foundation have to be strong. It has to be deep. Because when you have a building that the foundation is not strong, a lot of things are going to come into the building. And since your foundation is not strong, can you hold the things that are coming in? Your building will fall. But if the foundation is strong and deep, no matter what enters into your building, like this building we are right now, if the foundation is not good, it won't be standing.
Yeah.
So for people that might want to join Women Tribe, please don't be in a haste. Give us time to have roots. I'm so interested and passionate about my roots, about how deep my roots is going to be. But we are on social media. You can see us on YouTube.
Okay.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel because we do talk shows as a means of reaching out to people. You can also subscribe on Instagram as Wonder TV, on Facebook as Women Tribe Hint. So you can see us on this platform. Just connect with us there first. When we need to bring people into our building, we know what to do. But for now, let's just work with the little we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anyone bankroll in the organization, or you're just doing it out of self-love?
Yeah, we are just a year and few months old.
Wow.
And so far, everything we're doing is um, more from us.
Okay.
We're just few team members.
All right.
We've not gotten support from people, but from family members and friends. They've been supporting us. We have ambassadors that have supported us so far for our programs. We had quite a lot of dreams in 2019 before Corona came.
Okay.
So I think if we had carried out our projects, perhaps maybe I would have been able to answer this question perfectly because I know there were a lot of people that wanted to support them.
Okay.
But for now, after Corona, we had to grow, try to, you get it. So for now, we are taking care of things ourselves.
Okay. What has been your obstacles? What has been the challenge
Yeah,
in the Women's Tribe?
obstacles. Okay, for me personally, obstacles have been resources.
All right.
Resources. And to grow something like this, you need resources. Hmm, we needed a studio, and it took us time to get it done. We need a car as we are, to go out for our outreaches and all. We've not been able to get it. There are several things that we want to do, but resources is limiting us. So one of my greatest obstacle right now, which is not really an obstacle, it's something I can beat by God's grace, is still resources. And that's the only obstacle. Aside that, there are other obstacles that are not an obstacle for me, that might be obstacle for people, which is impatience. Impatience is an obstacle for a man that wants to grow. If you are not patient, you will pack up your load, you will pack up your ideas and drop them. You get it? If I'm not a patient person, I would have closed the chapter of Women Tribe long time ago.
Okay, let me just come in there.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an encounter, maybe with some persons outside? You're talking to them about this Women's Tribe, and they ask you, "What is your status? Are you
Yeah,
married?
of course.
Single?" Have you
Of
had
course.
such encounter?
Yes, I've had an encounter with a woman
Okay.
where I wanted to go and apply for permits to secondary school for outreach in a secondary school education board. And when they called her, because it's a women organization, she asked me a question: "Are you married?" And I said, no, ma. She said, then who gave you the right to talk to women?
Whoa.
And I said, oh, sorry, ma. I'm not out to talk to women. She felt probably it's just teaching women how to. Yeah, I'm not a feminist actually. I said, sorry, ma. That's not what my intentions are. My intention is just to teach women how to grow and develop things. I'm a platform for growth and development. And she was stunned because probably I don't know, she has not heard of things like that. She said, where are you coming from? And I told her, I'm just a graduate. Then I just graduated, I'm not even served. So it actually beats me like, wow. So am I going to be hearing a lot of this that women asking me, are you not married? Are you married to do something like this? Because the way she sounded and her reaction passed a message that wanted to make me refrain. But because I've already built something inside of me, there's no going back.
Okay, your last word. What are your advice to the young women out there?
Yeah, my number one advice, I used to speak to myself a lot. That's why if you give me an opportunity to talk, I have so much things to tell you.
Alright?
This week I've been teaching myself a lot about purpose. I'm a purpose person. I make people understand that they have a purpose. So I was talking to myself about purpose. That my purpose is so important. In fact, it's the most important thing in life. If I am married and I die, for those who believe in judgment, life after judgment, there'll be judgment after life. If I die, God is not going to ask me about my husband.
True.
God is not going to ask me about my children. God is going to ask me about the purpose He has committed into my hand.
You have to attest for yourself.
Exactly. So as a single lady, you must first understand that you have a purpose because you can die unmarried.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, and if you can die unmarried, so what are you taking to God as a single person? Because definitely you didn't create yourself, something created you.
Yeah.
And that is for a purpose. So what are you taking back home? If you don't think of how to harness what God has deposited inside of you, what do you want to take back home? I've been thinking about that a lot. So my purpose, my dreams, whatever it is, are very important than every other thing life has to offer. I must understand that. That's my advice, my first advice to you. And my greatest dream is to talk to vulnerable people, prostitutes, addicts, to make them understand that your life, you have a purpose in life. God did not bring you to waste your life.
I wish you could go on and on and on and on. Indeed, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I believe when next I knocked on you, I give you a call, you will be a guest to us again.
Alright.
Thank you so much. I really enjoy your continence here.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this is how we're going to wrap up the segments with our guests. So just stay tight and stay glued as we go for a commercial break where we launched our GGG. You're welcome back. This is our GG segment, that is guest gossip on Jess. Yes, this is the part that I love so much because I get excited there. Like I told you, I do this gossip for money. Yes, if you were wondering what we're talking tonight on our blog, we'll be talking about how some women can't walk their way into the kitchen. What do I mean by that? Some women out there can't cook. That is, prepare a simple meal, a simple delicacy. For instance, let's just talk about tuwo or jollof rice. You keep imagining some young girls saying, I can't cook. Who is to the blame? Is it our mothers or our society? If you're a braided African girl child, definitely from the age of 10 thereabout, you should know how to prepare the simple food like the noodles. Today is an embarrassing. Yes, it's a slap, it's a shame for the womanhood to hear that some women out there cannot prepare meal. You know that the saying that said women are home builders. So you need to know how to manage your home. Yes, when I say manage your home, your kids, your husband, the other room, and your kitchen. You know how to keep your man. Your kitchen will tell you well. So please, young women out there, just get yourself doing. We have different recipe books, menu that can help you. Get you how to prepare a simple meal. Spread your tentacles. Learn how to prepare so many dishes. That's one way. It's a secret. That's one way you can keep your man glued to you. Yes, this is how far we can take on our women's cycle. That is the GG segment. Yes, I know you enjoyed tonight's episode. I will urge you all to do same time, same station. Join us on Women's Cycles on Ataza TV. Call a friend, call a sister to subscribe to Ataza TV Media Network. Like I say, don't be a woman that needs a man, but be a woman that men need. I am your host, Blessing Haruna, your mic picker. I say good night.